950.
Big enough.
On one reading, there was only one winner in the British election. Nigel Farage invigorated those voters who feel betrayed at Brexit not having happened. His single-issue Brexit Party won just over 30% of the vote, most of it at the expense of the Conservative Party.
This is a vote that says, put no-deal Brexit back on the table, make it part of our negotiations, because without that you've got no chance of getting a sensible free trade deal. And I want us, as the Brexit Party, to be engaged in that. But it's also a vote that says the 31st of October is the next really big day in this process. If we don't leave on that day, then you can expect the Brexit Party to repeat this kind of surprise in the next general election.
Such was the collapse in support for the Conservatives in the wake of Theresa May's resignation that they came out with the worst result in their history. Her negotiated Brexit deal is now dead, her party, by its own admission, in an existential crisis. The main opposition Labour Party suffered too because of Jeremy Corbyn's continued prevarication over whether or not he supports Brexit. In the aftermath, he gave an indication he might now be prepared to support a new referendum.
What this party does is supports an agreement with the European Union to prevent crashing out, supports putting that proposal, when agreed, to a public vote.
Labour's infighting led directly to a surge in support for the Greens and Liberal Democrats. The total vote for parties which support not leaving the European Union at all was over 40%, so they could say they won as well.
The number of votes, the fact that more people have supported Remain parties, if you count us as the lead Remain party and then Greens and Change UK, add those votes together, more people have supported us than supported the Brexit Party. The government has to listen.
There is one piece of common ground between the Brexit Party and its pro-European opponents, all of which outflanked Labour and the Conservatives. They're all demanding electoral reform. The traditional two-party system of politics in this country is now under enormous strain.
And I hope that this will be a sign to the Conservatives and to the Labour Party that we need to have a proportional system. And I truly believe when you look at those two parties, there is more than one party sitting under the same umbrella, and what they need to heal their own divisions is to be able to be true about who they are as individual policies on the left and right of their own parties. And if we had a proportional system that would give them the opportunity to do that while sitting still under a Labour or Conservative umbrella.
If it's to achieve Brexit, I'd work with anybody.
Farage is now demanding to be part of any new Brexit negotiation. His pro-European opponents are demanding another referendum. The main parties are lost. Traditional politics here is in meltdown. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera in London.